Hello guys, this is Roy69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, on this video I'm gonna give you my thought for this is my iPad. Pretty neat, huh? So believe it or not, I have subscribed to DC Universe Infinite. I had to wait. So I decided to give it a try. And I have to say that it's really good. I really like it. I enjoyed it. I am enjoying it very much. And if you are like me that you miss a lot of good stories from 2000 up to the new 52 like me, and you don't read trade paperbacks, so this is for you. I mean, you got everything. I just finished reading, which I had to make a video about it, Batman Earth 1, this one. What a story. If you haven't read this, get it or read it any way you can, because it's really good story. It's done by Jeff Jones and Gary Frank as in the art. And although I'm not sure, I don't think that they have used this new Batman origin as canon. That it's kind of like maybe they can use that in some other Earth, maybe, but it's not. I don't believe that is canon. If it is, well, maybe it was back then when this was published. So, and it's easy to use. As you can see here, you just click. Look at the art. Sorry about the glare. Check that out. And you can give it a close-up. You just want to read frame by frame. I mean panel by panel. And not only that, although this only works having internet connection, but you can always download a specific storyline or specific book. You can download it into the app, and you have to go someplace where there is no internet, where there's no Wi-Fi actually, then you can read it, which that's what I like. I thought that if this application have not have that detail about reading offline, that I would not get it. But when I find out, I'll give it a try. And yes, you just download whatever you want to read on the app, and then you can read it where there is no Wi-Fi. Just the same way. Other thing is that you got also here where it says all comic series. Sorry about the glare. Over here where you got all the series since, let's say, Action Comics, all the way back from 1938 up to 2011. Same thing with the Detective Comics, Flash, Wonder Woman, you name it. You got the really old from the beginning up to date. Also, it has another part that says storylines, which is basically the same thing as saying story arc. It's the same thing. So if it is a crossover, you got all the issues that goes to that crossover in here. You can download it or read it live, I guess. Here's one that calls the Rise of the Third Army. Some of you remember reading that from the New 52. I know I have. So it's really convenient. Also, it has another feature called Get to Know. Now, this is really cool. I thought it was more like a biography of a specific character. It is, and it's a little bit more. in a sense that if you want to know something about Tim Drake, yeah, it give you the biography, and also give you the comic books since his first appearance, or the story arc where he becomes, in this case, Robin. And you can it has that feature that says save, that you can read it later on. And here are the comic books that had to do with that story arc. That has to do with Tim Drake. All the main or better books that where Tim Drake has appeared. Here is the series from the 90s over here. So it's really good. I mean, I never thought I would like reading comic books digital. And it has its pro and con. The pro, well, it's convenient. In my case, I hardly ever read trade paperbacks. I try to read trade, but it's something about it that just cannot deal with it. I don't know why. I tried. I have a couple of trades which I read it, but I'm not a trade reader. I'm more individual comic books, and I am. So in this case, with a bunch of stories that I haven't read before, that I know I'm not gonna be able to buy the comic books because it's either too expensive or hard to find, or there's nowhere to be found. And I'm not gonna buy trade paperbacks. That's just for starters. So for me, this is convenient, way better than buying trade paperback, and also saves space. So I pay a monthly payment. I think $10 or $15. I don't know. Right now, I don't remember. But anyway, and you got a bunch of comic books here, and also the new comic books that comes at the comic book store today on Comic Book Day. It will appear on the application 6 months later. So you just reading this, and after 6 months, you get to read all the stories that came out 6 months before. Let's see what else. And it's easy to use, really simple. There is no complication in it. You just download it, pay for it, and that's it. You start reading comic books. You can also do some print screen if your app can do that, your iPad in that sense. So there's a lot of books here that I haven't read, which I'm looking forward to read, like Get to Know John Constantine, Get to Know the Justice League Dark when they came out the first time. Sorry. The Justice Society, The Milestone Returns, and also another story arc that I read, another graphic novel besides Batman Earth 1 was what was it? Oh, the Disease, which was published exclusively for digital. Let me see if I can find it. DC Hope World's End was a nine issue story, and it was so good. It was so good. And actually, Disease is more like the things that happen on Disease Hope at World Ends. It's kind of like happening with the first Disease story arc, more or less at the same time, different places. And also has Disease Dead Planet, which I got all those comic books. I don't buy Hellraiser, so I get to to read it here. Also, there are a lot of books that I do not buy, which I can read it here. So I mean, to me, it's very convenient. I mean, it's really convenient. At least for my point of view, it's really really good, really very convenient. And I will give this 5 out of 5 because it's really good. What can I say? What can I say? I got everything here. Although, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna be buying comic books. The thing is that I will read the comic books, the new ones that comes out, and then when I feel like reading whatever one I feel like reading, then I go to the app. So it's always there. So and also that when you stop reading a comic book that you are reading and then you have to turn it off, it will start where you ended on that specific page, which is good. It has a lot of options that for me is really good. And like I said, I give it 5 out of 5. So if you're like me that you miss a lot of comic books before the new between year 2000 and the new 52, those 10 or 12 years space spacing time, then that's an app for you. And I know there's one of Marvel that came out or is gonna coming out, but I don't read Marvel that much, so I'm more DC guy. I know some of you don't like it, but what the heck? So it's really good, and you can have it, and you can try it for 7 days, free. It has a 7 day free trial, and you can try it and see if you like it. But if you are a reader that you have all those comic books, or you already read it, or you got all the trade paperbacks, well then it's not worth it then. But if you are like me that don't buy trade paperbacks, that's for you. It's the same thing. Instead to have it on the shelf, you got it on your iPad. Yeah. So and that stays on the app. So that's it. So I have to admit that I'm impressed by reading. I never thought that the reading digital comics would be so fun, so so simple, convenient, and everything. So I have to admit it. Oh, it has Crisis on Infinity Earth. I haven't read that yet, and it's here. All 12 books. Let me let me show you. Sorry about the glare. There. It has all the 12 books. See? Look at that. Issue by issues, all the covers, everything. Look at that. Awesome. Love it. Also, it has this one here that I like the most. One of the also have a showcase, which showcase I believe is the kind of like bio of little different things like Superman and Lois, which I had to make a video about Superman and Lois. I mean, I got a lot of videos to do, comic book related, but it's not about comic books. More like, well, this is my first one. Excuse me. That had to do with this app. I had to give you my thoughts for Superman and Lois new TV show, which so far is good. Also the new, not the new, that already finished watching. That was on Disney Plus. Mm. That has to do with the Avengers. Oh, what's the name of that show? God, it's not Samantha. You know what I'm talking about? With the Scarlet Witch. I think it's called Scarlet Witch. And Vision show, something like that. Forgot the title. Doesn't matter. I saw all 9 episodes, and it was really good. So again, I want to give you my thoughts about that. A few more, and story arcs that I read. If I read a story arc here that I did not read before, so I can give you my thoughts for story arcs that I do not have. Also have some black labels. Also has some black labels. They has all the Injustice. Sorry, has all the Injustice comic books, which I never read it before. I heard that it's really good. It has the digital first collection, a classic horror collection. It has the Batman versus the Riddler. I mean, it has a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I mean, you can spend all day just by looking all the stuff that this has. Tales of the Trinity. Oh, I'm curious about that. What it's about? Up in the Sky, Batman Universe, Up in the Sky, and Wonder Woman, Come Back to Me. It says, oh yeah, I think it's different story arcs. It says Batman Universe. It has 6 books. Batman Up in the Sky, 6 books. Wonder Woman Come Back to Me, that's 6 books. So I guess it has a different story arc. Trinity, 52 books. And the other one has 3 books, and the one from the 2016, all 23 books. I mean, it has all the annuals. I mean, if you wanna read old comic books without have to buy it because whatever reason, it's here. It's here. The thing is, you don't have to buy any comic book at all. Nothing. You just pay the monthly payment. That's it, and you got everything. It's not like there's another application that when the new comic book comes out, you pay, I think, $3.95. Like if you go to the store, those are the new comic books. But I don't know why they would charge so much when it's digital. So because DC Comics, when they make their comic books and publish on the digital, it's more cheaper for them because they save on paper, shipping, ink, packaging. They save about 50% of the production of a comic book. Yeah, they have to pay the artist, the paper, the ink, and they just photocopy and publish on the digital. So I don't know why they sell the same price printing as on digital. I don't see why they have it the same price. It's supposed to be cheaper digital than on paper, since they save more money digitally than on paper. But I guess that's business. Wrong, but it's business. I don't agree with it, actually. So here you just pay a monthly payment. I think it's 15 or $10. I don't know. And you got everything there, and you got everything you want to read, everything. So you can be days. I mean, I've been using this for a couple of weeks now, and I haven't started yet exploring everything that this application has. I just giving you what I have used so far, but it has a lot of stuff that I don't know. I haven't tried it out yet. So it has a lot of features. So that's it, guys. So I hope everybody have an excellent week, an excellent comic book day, which is going to be this Wednesday. So that's it, guys. I hope that you like this video. Till later. Bye.